Speaking of good friends, a co-tenant of the Lake Myrtle Sports Park in Auburndale, the anchor tenant, if you will, the Florida Youth Soccer Association, and we're happy to have the Executive Director, Joel Dragan, on Sports Central with us. And Joel, welcome back.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. And yes, the laid-back atmosphere that you guys create here make this very nice.
Well, Jack starts his stuff and I reel it back in. You know,
Yeah.
I'm the parent of the group here, but
Do we have a blooper reel?
do we?
Yes.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've been on this program for almost 20 years, and we definitely have blooper reels. But you know, for those of you who don't know, some years ago, the city of Auburndale and Polk County, through tourism and sports marketing, came together to recruit the Florida Youth Soccer Association state headquarters to Polk County and to the Auburndale area through Lake Myrtle Sports Park. And that relationship has just, I guess we're 15-ish years in to that relationship. And it's the epicenter of youth soccer for the state of Florida, right here in Polk County. Now, you certainly have events in other destinations because you physically cannot fit everything that you guys do at Lake Myrtle. We're working on that.
Yes.
But talk about why it's important to have a facility like Lake Myrtle as that front door to youth soccer in the state.
Yeah, we like to call this Auburndale Lake Myrtle Sports Complex the hub of competitive soccer in the entire state of Florida, because as you mentioned, we really do represent people all over the entire state. We believe it or not, have a big program all the way down in the Keys and all the way up to the Panhandle and everything in between. As of just this last year, we now represent 113,000 youth soccer players throughout the entire state. We are the fourth largest youth soccer organization in the entire country. And we are just so fortunate to have Lake Myrtle Sports Complex, our wonderful building, and such a great partnership with you guys. I can tell you, having worked in 2 different state associations, that it's rare. We had people in from the region recently, which I know we'll get to momentarily here, but they were just in awe of the setup that we have, to have the 11 fields that we have, and the infrastructure right there is unique and truly a blessing.
I think it's always easy to talk about how good we have it, or how good we've all collectively created this machine that is sports tourism and the impact for Polk County. But it's also good to have someone like Joel. That site visit that was done with U.S. Youth Soccer, and when you wow them when they're going across the country, it's almost like, oh, stand up a little taller today. You know, you feel that sense of pride. And of course, our partners, not only with the city of Auburndale, but across this county. The Board of County Commissioners upstairs, and you know, and as we say here in the admin building for Polk County Board of County Commissioners, but the investment on the facility side has led to, which I'm going to give you the honors to make an announcement here. A few people know about it, but we haven't formally announced it here on this program, but a great opportunity for Polk County.
Yeah, we are so fortunate that that site visit that we both mentioned from U.S. Youth Soccer has led to Polk County and a regional partnership with Tampa Bay Sports Commission being awarded the 2024 Southern Regional Championship. We'll be right here in Central Florida, and as I mentioned, Tampa Bay.
And I'll just say real quick, sorry to cut you off there, but this event, which I know you've got some numbers, is so big that it was going to be hard, and typically it's hosted in one facility, but they wanted to be where we are and in this region so badly. They're like, we'll figure this out, because we know with FYSA, with Polk County and our friends over in Hillsborough County, that you guys can pull this off. So this is a new model for them, so they're putting a lot of trust into us, but huge numbers.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's hard to overstate the significance of this tournament. It truly is. This is one of the top 5 most competitive club soccer tournaments in the entire nation. There will be teams coming from 11 different states to right here in Central Florida. We've got 240 teams, which on the surface, I know you guys attract tournaments that are much larger, but the competitive level of these teams, this is truly going to be some of the best soccer, youth soccer, that you can see anywhere in the country. 4,500 players, 12,000 spectators will be coming here. The footprint of this event is absolutely massive, and you're absolutely right. This is a new model for them to be able to break it apart, and I think some of it goes to the quality of facility. Again, they were wowed by what they saw, not just the grass that was on the field, but all of the infrastructure that we have there, the available parking, the convenient bathrooms. One thing that's truly lost in the soccer community that we have at Lake Myrtle, shade. You don't get that in many places. Generally, soccer is just played on, these giant open fields. So they were really wowed by it. And again, with regional partners and you guys who are willing to come together and support the event, I wasn't terribly involved in the decision-making process, but it seemed like a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was in awe of the numbers. Yeah.
Well, and again, so I say it all the time. No two events are the same or alike, and really there's different components that come along with it. And you said 11 different states, but the length of stay, and they're coming.
Yeah.
And the good thing is, we've talked about this quite a bit on this program, and really in this industry, boys are good, but girls are better. Not necessarily anything other than what I'm about to say. The per person travel party is much larger with the female event than it is, and the female side of this event is coming to Polk County, so we're very excited about that.
Yes. It's going to be a split venue, as we've talked about, and yes, the females will be here in Polk County. The length of the event is really something else that makes it unique. This event will be going on June 21st through June 27th. And I can tell you, no one's coming in just on June 21st, right? So the length of stay truly is unique and really helps what you guys do as well. That they're going to be shopping. They can only play one game of a day because the level is so high. They would never have people playing more than once. So we're really just so fortunate to bring it here. I've got some other numbers I'd love to share because it's not just the 4,500 players that we were talking about. This is a place where referees are also trying to achieve to make it to. There's going to be 400 referees at this event. Again, same thing, like the players coming from those same 11 states who are trying to achieve and trying to win. The referee environment is very, very competitive as well. We talked about hotel stays, talking about over 12,000 hotel room nights. The footprint on this is absolutely amazing. 80% of the individuals who will be coming to this tournament are going to be from out of state. And like you said, the teams are coming. They have to qualify to come here. If you don't mind, just a bit about the soccer side of things. We've hosted State Cup at Lake Myrtle every year since we've been here. It's our biggest event. It's our biggest marquee event. These teams have to win their respective State Cups just to qualify for this event. So not only are teams coming, not only is it highly competitive, teams are vying for this spot starting right now. Teams are starting their qualifications, their practices, their league games right now to achieve to get here all the way come June. It's a really long journey, and then beyond the regional event, they're trying to win here to make it to nationals. So I cannot overstate the significance, the importance of this event, and just so proud that we were able to bring it all together.
Well, I think something that's typically lost on people that maybe aren't in this industry is there's the investment in the event initially and the impact that comes from that. But then there's the long-term impact because they have a great experience. They find out that we have Legoland. They find out we have Bach Tower or Circle B or great culinary
Peebles
opportunities.
just around the corner.
Peebles just around the corner. And then they didn't know it as a leisure travel destination, but they now do. So you have that continued impact down the road. So it's just a great opportunity.
I'm going to shift gears on you a little bit and let you brag about something else. You have a couple of young women who have reached the national team. Brag about that for us.
Oh, wow.
This is a special. It's special.
It truly is. It's really rare that any state puts players on a national team, and FYSA is just so fortunate to put 2 players through our Olympic Development Program, which, like the State Cup that I was talking about earlier, starts at your statewide level, and it goes to a regional level, a national level, and then even once you achieve it through U.S. Youth Soccer at the national level, you have to be recognized by the top scouts and the top coaches in the entire nation to make it to the under 15, as these 2 females were, national team. This is the U.S. Soccer 1 step away, well, 2 steps away from the national team that we just saw playing over in Australia and New Zealand from the World Cup team. So it's really a testament to some of our staff and staff coaches. I'll give a big shout out to Mike Strickler, Mark Godwin, and our entire Olympic Development Program staff, who have created an environment where we can not only develop but identify players of this talent and have them achieve all the way to that top level. It's truly unbelievable, and you know what? I'll take that back. It's not unbelievable. Given the talent and the passion that exists for soccer in this state, it's very much believable. And we're just so fortunate to have that talent and that passion. And it's really a testament to our coaching and our model that we have in place. I can't brag enough about it. As you can tell, I'm not at a loss for words over these 2 talented ladies.
Well, we're certainly excited about that. We're also excited it's been recently announced that the FHSA Boys and Girls State Championships have been recruited to the Lake Merle Sports Park as well. And I want to thank you, because FYSA is going to have to move some things around to accomplish that. And Joel was like, absolutely, this makes a lot of sense. So now it's going to be interesting to look and see, okay, what teams are going to Lake Myrtle vying for a state soccer championship, and where did they get their start? How many of these players were in FYSA programs across the state? So, it's beautiful when a plan comes together, right?
I can tell you they're almost all FYSA players as well. So.
Well, don't give away the final product. Come on, we want to keep them in suspense. Joel, how can our viewers at home get more information about FYSA, or what is that conduit to their local team?
Just go to our website, fysa.com. We've got a club finder at top. All you need to do is type in your zip code, and it will find you the nearest FYSA affiliate. Join our 113,000 youth players and 12,000 adult coaches, volunteers, board members. Our membership is just, it's vast, and they're very involved, very passionate. We're so fortunate here in Florida.
Well, Joel, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to have you on, and we may just need to have him on the whole show, because there's so many different opportunities and great news pieces to talk about, but thank you so much.
I didn't even turn my page over. I had more.
If you enjoyed this interview and want to watch more Sports Central, click the video below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.